Why do controlling people work so hard to gain your trust first? Because they know one simple truth. People do not let strangers control them. They only let people they trust get close enough to have that power. That is why control almost never starts with pressure. It starts with comfort. It starts with kindness. It starts with making you believe that this person is different from everyone else. At the beginning, they often seem like the perfect friend, partner, or mentor. They listen carefully. They remember small things you say. They give compliments that make you feel valued. They offer help before you ask for it. As a man, this can feel rare. You may think this person really understands me. But while you are feeling safe, they are learning about your fears, your goals, and your weaknesses. Every conversation gives them more information about how to influence you later. Another common tactic is making themselves seem necessary. They solve your problems. They give advice on every decision. They always have an answer. At first, it feels helpful, but slowly, you stop making choices on your own. Before taking action, you start asking for their opinion. Without noticing it, your confidence begins to depend on their approval. The more you rely on them, the easier it becomes for them to guide your life in the direction they want. Many controlling people also use small favors to create a feeling of debt. They help you with money. They spend time on your problems. They do things that make you grateful. There is nothing wrong with kindness. Real kindness expects nothing in return. But controlling people often keep score. Later, when you disagree with them, they remind you of everything they have done for you. They make you feel guilty for saying no. Kindness becomes a tool instead of a gift. For many men, this is especially dangerous because loyalty is an important value. Most men want to stand by the people who stood by them. Controlling people know this. They use your loyalty against you. They make you feel that leaving them, questioning them, or setting boundaries means you are ungrateful or selfish. They turn your strongest values into your biggest weakness. The hardest part is that none of this happens overnight. It happens one small step at a time. One favor, one suggestion, one guilty feeling, one decision. By itself, each step seems harmless, but together, they create emotional dependence. One day you realize you are asking for permission instead of making your own choices. That is the moment control has already taken root. In the next part, you will discover the hidden tactics controlling people use every day. Most of these signs are so subtle that many men never notice them until they have already lost their confidence, freedom, and peace of mind. Once controlling people earn your trust, they rarely try to control everything at once. They move slowly. They know that big changes create resistance. Small changes often go unnoticed. One day they question one of your friends. The next day they criticize one of your hobbies. Then they suggest spending less time with your family. Each step feels small, but together, they slowly reshape your life until you are living by their rules instead of your own. One of their favorite tools is guilt. Instead of telling you what to do, they make you feel bad if you do not do it. They say things like, "After everything I've done for you," or "I guess I just care more than you do." These words are designed to make you feel responsible for their emotions. As a man, you may feel pressure to fix the situation, so you give in, not because you agree, but because you want the guilt to stop. The more often this happens, the more power they gain over your decisions. Another common tactic is the silent treatment. When they do not get what they want, they stop talking to you. They become cold, ignore your messages. They act distant without explaining why. This creates stress and confusion. You start wondering what you did wrong. Instead of asking whether their behavior is fair, you focus on getting the relationship back to normal. Soon, you begin changing your behavior just to avoid being ignored again. Without realizing it, they have trained you to obey through silence. Controlling people also hide criticism inside fake concern. They rarely say you are not good enough. Instead, they say, "I'm just worried about you," or "I'm only trying to help you." Then they question your decisions. At first, the comments seem harmless, but hearing them again and again slowly damages your confidence. Another powerful tactic is isolation. They do not always tell you to leave your friends. Instead, they plant small doubts. Over time, you spend less time with the people who support you. As your circle becomes smaller, the controlling person becomes your main source. The most dangerous part is that they rarely look like villains. They smile. They stay calm. Explain everything as if they act out of love. In the next part, you will learn the warning signs that clearly reveal when someone is trying to control your life. How can you tell when someone is trying to control you before it is too late? The answer is not to listen only to their words. Watch how you feel after spending time with them. You feel stronger, or do you feel smaller? One of the clearest warning signs is that they do not like your independence. At first, they cheer for your success. But when you become more confident, meet new people, or spend time without them, their attitude changes. Become upset for no clear reason. A healthy person is happy to see you grow. A controlling person feels threatened by your freedom. Another warning sign is that they always need to know where you are. They want updates all day. If you reply late, they become upset. Pay attention to how they react when you say one simple word, no. Healthy people respect your decision. Controlling people do not. If someone cannot accept your no, they do not truly respect your freedom. They may argue, pressure you, or make you feel selfish. Control expects obedience. You should also notice if they always turn problems back on you. You cannot fix them by arguing harder. Recognizing these warning signs is so important. The earlier you see them, the easier it is to protect yourself. The good news is that controlling people do not have power unless you keep giving it to them. The moment you understand, you take your freedom back. One of the most powerful things you can do is build clear boundaries. A boundary is about deciding what you will and will not accept. Sometimes a calm and simple no is enough. People who respect you will respect your boundaries. Confidence grows every time you make a decision based on your values instead of someone else's approval. Never let one person become the only voice you listen to. Love is not control. Respect is not control. Protection is not control. The strongest men are not the ones who control everyone around them. They are the ones who control themselves. So the next time someone says, "I'm only doing this because I care about you," watch the pattern. Watch how they treat your independence, because true care gives you room to grow, while control quietly builds invisible walls around your life. Once you see them, you can walk away.